We are live in Washington, D.C., here in Doha, Amman, Jordan, Beirut, and in Tehran. But first, though, we have some breaking news to bring you out of Iraq. The French military says 6 of its soldiers have been wounded in a drone attack. That attack happened in the northern region of Erbil. The French troops were taking part in counterterrorism training. And in a separate development, U.S. Central Command says one of its refueling aircrafts has gone down in western Iraq. For more on this, let's go to Baig, who is live for us in Erbil in northern Iraq. Asad, what can you tell us about the French soldiers?
Yes, some very fast-moving events now. So what I can tell you is we understand that there were 2 drones targeting this base in a place called Mahmoura, which is about 60 kilometers southwest of where I am now here in Erbil, in the Kurdish region of northern Iraq. Now, that joint Peshmerga French base, we understand 6 French soldiers have been injured, and we understand that they've been taken to medical facilities nearby. Now, we also understand that it is some factions, Iraqi factions aligned to Iran, that may have launched those drones at that base. Now, this is important because it's the first time we're hearing that foreign soldiers have been injured here in North Iraq, in the Kurdish region. Now, you also mentioned the U.S. Central Command saying that it's aware of a loss of its U.S. KC-135 refueling aircraft. Now, U.S. Central Command says they're launching an operation, rescue efforts are ongoing. Importantly, what U.S. Central Command says that the two aircraft are involved, but it's not as a result of enemy or friendly fire. However, there is a faction, an armed faction within Iraq who claim that the U.S. aircraft was struck by a 359 type missile launched by this Iraqi faction. Now, none of this can be confirmed or verified at this point in time, but this is just to give you an idea of some of the fast-moving events taking place here. For days, we've been saying things have been escalating here in the Kurdish region of Iraq. But to add to that, some of the factions have also issued warnings. Now, they've asked what they call the Kurdish brothers to stay away from a particular hotel here in Erbil, the regional capital of the Kurdish part of northern Iraq. Now, they say that they've warned people to stay away from the Deadman Hotel on 60th Meter Street, they say, and they've told people to evacuate from there. And they've even named or pointed out vehicles that have arrived there. So what's happening is these factions now seem to be widening the scope of their targets. In another statement, they say because of the arrival of a French aircraft carrier in the U.S. Central Command's area and operations and its involvement in operations, they are now announcing, this faction of this Islamic resistance group, umbrella group, which has many factions within it, they're announcing that they will be targeting French interests in the region. So again, it's widening the scope, no longer U.S. bases and assets and Iranian Kurdish opposition groups based here. Now they also say they're going to be targeting French interests.
Right, and Baig, we will check back in with you as we get more information about those incidents we were talking about at the beginning. We appreciate your reporting from Erbil.